Hello everyone, and welcome back to ESO's Tips and Tricks with me, your host, Crypto Gamer. In this video today, guys, I'm going to be showing you everything that you'll need to know about resource harvesting, aka crafting materials, treasure chests, and a few other things. So today, guys, we are in foyen, and I'm going to be going through a small route, starting with this building here, which will be where a thieves trove is. This route is basically going to be showing you the best way to gather up crafting materials, Psyjic portals, treasure chests, and thieves troves as well throughout Elder Scrolls Online in foyen. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the skills that you're going to need. You're going to need to go down to your Leggerman tree, and you want to purchase all the locksmithing passives so that you can basically force locks on treasure chests, which you'll do by pressing X on the Xbox One. You will also need to have the Psyjic skill tree as well enacted. So you will have to have the expansion also if you want to get the most out of this, the Somerset expansion. And there's our first platinum theme of the day. So yeah, guys, when it comes to harvesting these resources, I have two tips that you can do. You can either have a fully level character like mine with all the correct skills and all the correct trees to maximize this to your advantage. Or what you could also do is you can make a character with all those skills, but without picking up your blacksmithing, your woodworking, and your clothing skills. Now, the reason why you don't want to put anything into the passives for one of your characters to have this ability is because what it will allow you to do is it will allow you to collect resources with lower level crafting materials. Here's another thing. So, anyway, assassination, take this guy out, get a free item from him, and he won't bust us, and we've even got a lead. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason why you want to do that is so that you can get crafting materials from multiple levels. And you can do this so that you can either help very quickly boost up another crafting character, which really you only need one in your roster of characters, or so that you can collect the materials so that you can then sell these materials on in guild stores. Another big tip, guys, is if you're going to do this, it is always worth investing $8.99 a month in GBP pound coins for us in the UK for the craft bag. And the reason why you want, and because you'll get the craft bag with ESO Plus, and you also get access to all the DLCs. Now, there's usually a thieves trove behind that boat, or straight across the water there, where I'm firing at right now. Those are two places for thieves trove locations, and they're back to the left. There is actually a location for a treasure chest, and there's another treasure chest here in this location. So yeah, with ESO Plus, guys, you are going to get access to the craft bag and all the DLCs. Now, this is really important for you to understand, guys. This does not cover expansions like Vardenfell, Somerset, Greymore, and elsewhere. At least northern elsewhere. They did bring out DLC components to each of these expansions, so you can still access some of these areas and some of the things that they allow you to do. So for an example, if you didn't want to get the elsewhere upgrade but you were paying for ESO, you would still be able to hunt dragons in southern elsewhere. You would still be able to go to Markarth, the latest DLC expansion that I've done a video on. At least on the crafting skills there. You would still be able to access that. So this isn't our location, guys, where you're going to find treasure chest is up the back here. And then you're going to go around this corner to the left here. And usually there's a treasure chest here, which in this case there was. And then one on the shelf below that you'll see in a moment. Down there is where there'll be another one. Now underneath the bridge to the left there is actually where you may find another treasure chest. At the bottom right of the bridge there, just as you're crossing over it, sometimes there will be a Psyjic portal that spawns there as well. With the ESO Plus, like I say, with the craft bag guys, you will have unlimited space for your crafting materials. This means that you're going to be able to keep all your materials. Now, this is handy for if you want to make money as a seller. Now, in this area here, where I'm blasting there, firing off a spell there, that's where you also find another thieves trove as well, and sometimes Psyjic portals spawn there also. To the left of the stairs there, you will usually find a raw clothing material item such as flux or ancestor silk, and this is where you'll find another treasure chest. Now, for some reason, for me guys, this particular log actually spawns twice in the same location. So as you can see, I harvested once, and I've harvested twice. In my personal opinion, guys, ESO foyen is one of the best locations that you are going to find for harvesting materials. Usually at about 2 or 3 in the morning. If you're in the UK, it's a good time to go out if you stay up that way. And you can make a decent amount of gold in this wee area. Now, let's just say you're bored, you just need materials for crafting new stuff, or you just can't be bothered doing quests or PvP. This is a good area to come to replenish your resources. Usually once or twice a year, I will then take out 50% of everything that I've bought, and I'll put it on traders and sell it and make an absolute killing, along with alchemy ingredients. That's also why, in my other video that you'll see in the top right hand square of this video, in the information panel, this is also where you'll find the other chests. There's usually 2 chests down here. But as I was saying, in the top right hand information panel, guys, you are also going to find a link to my Imperial City gold making video as well, which is also a really handy place to gather up resources and materials and LR, which you can also make a lot of gold from, or AP from. Usually in that wee encampment there, you can also find a treasure trove, and you can also find a treasure trove up to the left here. So there's about 4 spawn locations in about this small wee area here that you've seen me in for the last minute or 2. And of course there's another treasure chest. Remember guys, you can do solid direct routes if you really want. This is the route that I take. I just check in absolutely every single cranny and collect all the materials that I can. Now, if we hadn't jumped off that ledge, we would have came down and round this way and collected all the materials. This is usually a good wee straight where you'll find some materials along with another thieves trove. Foyen is a very small DLC area, guys. That's why I like it, because it's small, it's tight, you can find all the things that you need to find fairly quickly. It's not like one of the bigger areas like Stone Falls or the Shan or anything like that. Now there is where you would find another thieves trove, and also just at the front of those rocks that we were at is also where you will find a Psyjic portal spawning sometimes. So, if you look to the left here, there's usually a small ore vein in there. Quite a lot of the time it's platinum, so it's always handy. Now with the new crafting systems that they brought out, guys, I thought they've done incredibly well. It means that you don't have to farm sets so much, which has made crafting a fair bit more linear in ESO, which I think is much better. In this section here, to the right of where I am, just where that small flower is, you will sometimes come across a thieves trove or a Psyjic portal. Just in this wee nook and cranny here, this is where you'll usually find it. With the new crafting systems that they brought out, guys, it's done incredibly well. In this right hand corner here, you will usually find a small treasure chest here. And then round the other side here, we found another treasure chest. So they've simplified and streamlined the crafting systems since I first started playing the game. which has really been a really massive, huge quality of life improvement to ESO. I can't wait for the new expansion to come out, guys. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to be going back to Oblivion, the Ashlands, Mehrunes Dagon's realm. Now, guys, in here you will also find a thieves trove. In this instance, there was actually a thieves trove in here, so this was a great wee area for me to show off. Also, when you exit the back of here and go around the back of the windmill, if the thieves trove is not in there, it may well be in the back. You will also come across another treasure chest to the left here that will usually spawn there. And then usually a thieves trove will be up here in this segment here. Now, if we go back to where we were, I just showed you that last treasure trove, you will also find a treasure box usually here as well, which is also a good place to find them. As I say, there are multiple locations in small grouped locations where you're going to find these treasure chests and these thieves troves and Psyjic portals. When they do occasionally double up certain DLC areas, doubling up the resources that you can harvest, it can be quite profitable. I mean, you can get, with the right passives, you can get up to 14 ore in one sitting. Now, usually you'd have to hit 3 or 4 ore things to actually get that amount, so it can really pay off quite well. Now, right here is where you'll find another treasure chest, usually, if it spawns. And now what we're going to do is we're going to show you the dockyards in foyen. Now, the dockyard area is a damn good area to find treasure chests, such as down on this pier here. You will find a treasure chest like I have done here. We'll force that lock open. And then you're going to find more treasure chests. Any of these bits of wood that you're seeing in the water right now, all these platforms that you're seeing right now, they all usually have a treasure chest on them if they've not been looted. Same with round to the left here, there's usually a treasure chest and a thieves trove sometimes will spawn there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over the other side of the ship, and I'm going to show you the other areas. Now, down there and down on those two parts of the wood, down there on those two platforms, you will also find treasure troves, treasure chests even. And then usually there is another one down here on this boat. And as you can see, didn't go through that time. And there we go. So guys, this has been foyen, guys. If you really enjoyed my video, please like, share and subscribe. Come and check out my Twitch. And share this video if anybody in your Elder Scrolls Online groups on Facebook or any other locations need help farming resources and materials. Please stay tuned for more afterwards, guys. This has been Crypto Gamer. Have a good day, guys.